Hi everyone, welcome to today's episode of the Good Life podcast. And today we'll be talking about making your waiting season count. Everyone has waited or is currently waiting on something, be it you're waiting to enter uni, or you're waiting on a career elevation, or you're waiting on a marital settlement, whatever it might be, we all have to wait on something. But my question to you is, if that opportunity eventually was to come today, would you be ready? Would you be ready to take it heads on? Because one thing I've realized now is waiting isn't even about just staying still and doing nothing. Waiting is actually about preparation for your next step. What are you doing to make the most of your next season or your next step? Take it as a training ground. Like athletes now, they have to train weeks, days, months, however much time, just to make sure that they are fully ready for their match or their game or wherever it is. They must take however many time to prepare for that match. And that's how life is. Your amount of preparation will tell how the outcome of your opportunity actually comes out. There are some departments in some universities that might not be fully equipped to teach you to the maximum due to different reasons. And there's some students that will feel like, okay, wherever they're teaching me in school, wherever they're teaching me in class, it's just enough for me. I don't need to go overboard. I don't need to learn any other thing. Whereas there are some students who would see and recognize that lapse and take it upon themselves to actually, go overboard to learn new skills in order to make their certificate even more robust. And that's the difference between people. Some people might feel like what they're learning in school is enough. Some might feel like, no, it's not enough. I have to push myself even further. And I can use myself as an example. When I was in uni, I didn't really feel the need to, learn any other skill or any other course. But when I finished uni, eventually I started to realize that I genuinely needed to add something to my course to improve myself and give myself more chances. And eventually I did. I went into data analysis, and that course actually gave me, it has given me way more opportunities that open me to more opportunities and broaden my horizons. But I could have just said, let me just stick with my BSc and not do any other thing. And that would have limited me. But I decided to actually add something to improve myself. Opportunities do come at a very unexpected time. They just come out of the blue. So how ready are you to actually take on that opportunity that you've been so longing for and you've been waiting for such a long time? Are you even ready for it? This time last year, I was getting ready to leave my job. And at the time I was leaving, I didn't really have any other option. I just had to leave at the time. A few weeks after, I kept on asking myself, like, what are you going to do with your time now that you have so much time? You're free and you don't have anything to do. What are you going to be doing with your time? I was actually even scared because this is a job that brought me down to the city that I currently reside in. Eventually, I determined to not just waste that time. So I spent that time building my relationship with God and also working on skills that I knew would, benefit me in the long run. And eventually the opportunity to work where I'm currently working came up. And it is those skills that has helped me get to where I am in my current position now. I mean, the position would have come with or without that preparation. But it is that preparation that has helped me to actually, it has given me a step forward in my current position. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm also extremely grateful for the amount of times that I was forced to slow down and actually wait. Because that's one thing that wait is actually good for. It helps you, refresh, restart, and just get things working. And it saved me from so many times where I could have made the very wrong decisions. I could have gotten involved in things that genuinely had absolutely nothing to do with me so many times. So if you're going through a waiting season, I want to use this time to encourage you. You're absolutely not alone. And the best things come with a waiting season. So embrace it. This is not a time to doubt yourself or to feel bad or to feel like you've been set aside. But instead, focus on the things that are in your control, like your character, your faith, your knowledge. All of those things are things that are in your control. Use them to your advantage. Build on those things. So this is me encouraging everyone who is currently going through a waiting season. Do not be discouraged. I know that all great things in life actually have a waiting period. Don't lose focus. Don't feel like this is the time for rejection or this is the time where nothing is happening, so you just do nothing. Instead, focus on the things that you can control. Focus on your growth, focus on your faith, focus on your character. Build yourself. Do something out of yourself. Something that you can use to your benefit in the long run. And my prayer for you is that God gives you the strength to keep going, but also the wisdom to utilize this time as best as you can. And with that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, share, comment, tell your friend to tell your friend to watch this episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye.